So I just got back from the screening of Death on the Nile, and I gotta say, for a 2-hour movie, that didn't feel like 2 hours at all, and that's a plus. Death on the Nile. So Death on the Nile is the newest crime, drama, murder, mystery, whodunit movie that's coming out in theaters this Friday with an ensemble cast of people. The movie officially comes out this Friday, and is the movie good? Shit, this movie was a really good time. I found myself enjoying this movie more and more and more as it got going. First bit of the movie, I was kind of just like, okay, you know, typical, like, okay, get introduced to the character, get introduced to the suspects, shit like that, typical crime, drama, murder, mystery shit. One thing I like is that all the characters were actually likable. You actually get attached to them. They're all actually pretty unique in their own different type of ways. You are on board with it. You do feel like, yeah, I'm on this boat with all these suspicious ass people and shit like that, including Wonder Woman, and yeah, Colonel Mustache is laying it down, and we gotta figure out who the fuck is murdering people left and right. I love a good murder mystery. I like a movie that makes me think, like, okay, who did it? Which one of you motherfuckers did it? Thing I'm going to say right off the bat, if you saw Murder on the Orient Express, I saw that movie a couple years back, and I was just like, this movie is so much better than that. I'm not saying like it's a bad. If you liked it, cool. But I'm saying you're one of the people that was like, Murder on the Orient Express, I didn't care for that at all. But I'm here to tell you that Death on the Nile is a much better movie. Look into protocols. Well, I believe that Death on the Nile is definitely worth checking out in theaters when it comes out this Friday. And here's why. First off, adding in the movie, holy crap, everybody killed it in this movie. Who can we talk about? Who we gonna start off with first? First of all, gets our main character, here's his name. I'm not fucking names up. I don't do that, and I'm not going to start now. Detective Mustache is laying it down. I liked him. He put him one of the detectives that just get in a room, and the way he's just breaking shit down for us slow folks, just like, it all makes sense. Yes, I get it. I'm telling him and his mustache was just like, literally just like when things were happening and things were turning, just the way he talking that super thick French accent and shit. I was like, I get it. Yeah, and I love it. He absolutely killed in the movie. Also, we got Gal Gadot. She's in the movie. She's hot and sexy and shit. She's still, you know, I love her. Wonder Woman is on the scene just doing what Wonder Woman does, just looking hot, looking good, but she is smart in this movie, so I'll give her that. She ain't just all, you know, well, she's sexy, but she got brains too, so that's good. I think my favorite character in this movie is Annette Bening's character. She was just, she was an asshole, but she's one of those likable, snarky assholes. She's the asshole that's going to stand out in the movie and make you be like, yeah, I like you, I love you, please don't die. Overall, the acting in the movie, everybody killed it. Everybody did great. I had a great time with all the actors killed it. They smashed it. Okay, plot in the movie. Okay, how we said this movie opens up by pretty much establishing how Detective Mustache got his mustache. So the first 20 minutes is the origin of the mustache, and then we get to, like, you know, Gal Gadot and, you know, her husband and shit like that. You know, they're getting married and they want to have a honeymoon on this big ass yacht and shit that just happens to be on the Nile in Egypt, and they got a whole group of other people that's with them and shit like that, you know, they know, friends and family, of course. But then somebody dies on the boat, and now it's up to Detective Mustache to be like, who did it? And that's pretty much the movie. You're trying to much on this boat, trying to figure out, like, okay, put the pieces together. Where were you at? Where were you at? Well, what the fuck were you doing? And figure out the murder on the Nile, or the death on the Nile. Don't get them confused. The approach the movie, holy shit, like I said, this movie is very engaging. It's a 2-hour movie, but it has great pacing. Half of that had to do with the music in the movie too, because there is a lot of singing and stuff like that could take place in the late 1930s, early 40s. You feel it with that music. The way the music is going down, it just pretty much puts you in it. It reminds me of like playing a Bioshock game. You're just so engrossed with it. So the prop to the soundtrack, that was great. And just also was just engaging, just pretty much being like, you're so engrossed with the characters, you're kind of just hanging with these characters. You feel like, yeah, like, you know, I'm part of my crew, you know, like I'm knowing these people, I know them. But it's also kind of like that, you know, oh, you're doing shady shit. That where were you, Janet? Where were you exactly, huh? Pretty convenient. You just happened to disappear when this person died. I just love that shit too. I just love stuff that just makes me just be like, I like to figure things out. I want to be smart. Or because I'm one of those people that watch the type of movies and be like, that's the killer. They did it. But there were like twice in the movie I was like, oh, it's not them. I don't know who it is then. So movie, surprise me. That's what ups it up for me. I'm not one of those forward enough people to think to be like, it's obviously him because he did this and then that, and obviously with this. Even though there was a red herring in the movie, a red flag that made me be like, now that I know how it all went down, I'm like, well, you know what? That doesn't make sense. At the end of the day, Death on the Nile was definitely a great murder mystery movie. Definitely one of the standouts of 2022. I had a great time with it. The cast in the movie was great. The acting in the movie was great. The soundtrack soundtrack in the movie was great. Murder mystery of who did it. It was, I love that shit. If you love murder mysteries, trying to figure out like, yeah, it's them or them or them, I think this movie definitely for you. Have a great time with it. I can't praise it enough. I liked it a lot. That being said, I won't easily say that Death on the Nile is easily a strong 8 out of 10, which is definitely worth seeing at full admission. Death on the Nile comes out officially this Friday. You want to see it? You're not going to see it? Type below, let me know, just talk about it, and I will see you guys in the next video. As always, subscribe. Until next time.